right to Bandido, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly.
But the power of Bandido might be able to bail him out. He needs to make a tag here, Taz.
Key words, bail out. You said it best right there, Ian. That's what he needs. And there's the opening, and he makes the tag.
And in comes Roderick Strong.
Michael, we appreciate you rejoining us, my friend.
Hoists up Matthew. Drives him down the lariat, Roderick Strong.
Yeah, Roddy is a machine in here.
Pushing that pace, showing off his strength. Takeshita, the man who will challenge for the Ring of Honor World Championship in 9 days' time.
Oh, big back slam.
Trying to block it. Roderick
He tried. I'll give him that. He tried like hell.
Backbreaker.
Yes, sir.
As the eponymous Roderick Strong.
Strong right.
Strength now going to work.
Well, tag. Nicholas is legal right now. He tagged. I don't think Roderick realizes that. I don't think he cares.
I think Roddy's back was turned, and Nicholas goes at O'Reilly. Roundhouse kick, soul butt to the midsection.
Well, Michael, I'm glad we were able to save you there, my friend. Oh, wow. Good teamwork there by the Young Bucks.
Oh, nice block by O'Reilly. Round kick.
Think about the history between these two men. Tag team wars.
Beautiful.
The greater part of the last decade.
O'Reilly. Oh, O'Reilly. Kick to the ribs.
There's a guillotine.
Chancery.
Yeah, beautifully done. Legs are in. Pulling the head downward.
The guillotine counter. Yeah, Matthew able to counter the Northern Lights suplex. Wow. The locomotion Northern Lights.
Good job by Matthew.
Oh.
The second, Roderick got caught. And the third, the release.
My modem that sits right here, it's right beside me, decided to update. That's nothing I can control.
Right back to his feet, but it's
It does it at random. It normally does it throughout the once a month, throughout the normal day. But of course, it done it tonight.
But Bandido able to roll through.
Wow, Blue Thunder Bomb. Yeah, that's internet for you. I can't control it. Yeah, Misfits technology is a pain in the ass, I will say.
Certainly so, Taz. That Blue Thunder Bomb. Bandido driven down with such high velocity. Takeshita unable to capitalize as Matthew Jackson looking for some relief, looking for a tag. As is, I believe Roderick Strong legal for his side.
Truthfully, I can say, I wouldn't say it sold it out, but I can say it did just put more people in the seats. My God. Bandido might have another concussion after that damn powerbomb. Jesus.
Yeah, Takeshita, he smoked Bandido with that pop-up Liger bomb. And now Takeshita, maybe on the verge of delivering a senton. We'll never know. O'Reilly intervenes.
Yeah, that may have been needed there. Necessity save there from Kyle O'Reilly.
Nice dragon screw in the ropes by O'Reilly.
It was.
Nicholas.
And now Roderick Strong with Matthew Jackson.
And Nicholas is caught too.
Big double suplexes.
Superplex.
That might be the beginning of a superplex because I think Bandido's got something cooking here with Takeshita.
Bandido can. We know he's strong, can he?
Oh my God. 1, 2. I will say, so are they in Superman gear or superhero gear? No.
That was impressive by Bandido. Oh, face first goes Roddy.
And look at the ring awareness of Nick Jackson.
They are actually not in superhero gear.
Pushing the pace, Bandido.
Yeah, I will say, Michael, it used to be a lot worse.
He's in the ropes, Bandido.
The dealer has dealt the cards.
Shoot.
Turns over the queen. The 21 plex.
Oh no, 41 plex, not happening.
And Bandido charging in. Double hip toss, no. Right into the waiting arms, the waiting grip of Takeshita. Takeshita.
Oh, that's it.
From the box, and now Takeshita.
God almighty, what a combination.
The German suplex.
1, 2.
2, and now the pile is pushed.
Was that a slow count?
Great job by O'Reilly and
Did
Roddy to break that thing up.
I swear that was a count of 3 before the 3 happened, but I could be wrong.
For all 6 competitors, but But this match is not over. Bandido being dragged to the corner by Paragon.
Smart move. Tag made to Roderick Strong.
There's a knee by Roderick Strong. There's a knee to the midsection by Kyle O'Reilly. There we go. Here. Ooh, damn.
Slow blocked. Oh, super kick.
Yeah, it'll be the main event. Oh, unless Okada and Ibushi is, which will mean Kenny Omega shows back up.
That guillotine is in tight. Takeshita, though, waving off referee Rick Knox. How long can he withstand this, though?
Oh, the strength of Takeshita.
As Takeshita,
Oh.
O'Reilly. Oh, chop.
Good knee strike.
Nasty. Takeshita driven down. The PK of
Oh, my
O'Reilly.
God. Whoa.
Series of super kicks and the knockout blow from the Alpha.
I think O'Reilly might be out for sure. He's not moving.
They're supposed to be facing the Young Bucks.
If he wasn't dead,
God almighty, that's it.
No, you're right.
O'Reilly, I mean, he seems to be out, but Takeshita wants to leave, no doubt. The raging fire.
1, 2, 3.
The team of the Young Bucks and the Alpha.
Oh, they are facing the Beast Mortos and Dralistico.
Union between the Young Bucks and the Don Callis family working out in a very, very big way.
It definitely is. They're going to be tough to topple for sure. Definitely. Meaning Don Callis' family, as you're saying. With the
And they're swerving Ospreay.
Swerve and Ospreay.
See, they are fighting the Young Bucks.
To wager their EVP positions, and the Bucks had no interest in doing so.
very smart of the Bucks to get the heck out of that ring. They just went for a hellacious match.
Excuse me. I think we asked y'all a question last week. It's been 7 days and we still got no answer. Swerve and Ospreay challenged you to a match at All In Texas. And we want you to put those EVP titles on the line. Now, just to clarify a couple things, this isn't Swerve and Will trying to become EVPs, because one, I don't trust Will with
Makes
that kind of
sense.
power, and two, we're putting the EVP titles on someone that has always belonged to, and that was you people. There's only one person that runs this company, and that is the chairman and CEO, Tony Khan.
Lads, you don't want to wrestle us. You don't want to wrestle us at All In. The show that you created, the company that you created, and you guys don't want to wrestle us. Are these guys Young Bucks or Young?
I'm not sure what he said.
Give us an answer.
What is it with you guys tonight? First Hangman, now you guys. You think you make the rules? You think you book the stipulations? You're not the boss. We are. We're EVPs. You aren't. So you want an answer? You want it right now? Hell no. Because what do we get out of this? Thanks, but no thanks.
I agree with Matthew. He's right. What do the Young Bucks get out of it?
I got something you might be interested in.
Oh, God.
I'm listening.
That's what I think he whispered, trust me.
If you guys accept this match and you beat us at All In, then me and Swerve can't challenge for the world title for 1 year.
Woo! Oh my God.
Is that right?
1 year.
1 year. Okay, hey, that's the smartest thing you've ever suggested. Will, hey, you got a deal. But you got to get Swerve on the same page because I can tell he's a little bit confused about this. Swerve, hey, it's all up to you. Swerve, if this is what you want too, you got a deal.
Though they will beat the Young Bucks.
You got a deal.
Okay.
See you all in, pricks.
Wow, the founding fathers.
Oh, God.
Swerve and Ospreay all in.
Now, that's not the match I wanted either, or how I wanted it, but that's what we got. Looks like the feed got, there it is.
As Dynamite 300 continues.
Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah, it would be interesting if they did lose because they don't need the title. That's true as well. I do agree with you on that. At least they didn't. And it allows AEW to not have them lose in those big type matches. That's true as well. But that also, I think, will hurt them going. I mean, it won't hurt them going forward because then they can build. Andrew, I appreciate the likes. They can build for the next year going into them getting the title shot. If that makes sense. Because there's plenty of other titles they could go after. Next, we do have Will and Swerve. They're going against Mortos and Dualistico. I know I did probably spell Dualistico wrong, but the seminal moment in AEW 26 will be Ospreay at All In London hosting. Yep. That is most definitely what I expect to be happening. Ospreay will have that title then. Looks like that shirt that Mark Briscoe had on in reference to MJF is now a official AEW shirt. That is wild. I think they'll beat the Young Bucks. Yeah, I really think they do beat the Young Bucks. I do not see them not beating them. Looks like we got another. Oh, wow.
A real champion with this.
Wait, they gave you a belt. I didn't get a belt.
Yeah, well, they only give belts to heroes.
They gave you a cape? Yeah, they only give capes to champions. Yeah, champions have been a poor schmuck. Whew. Son, you're rude. I like you. Roasted him.
Don't miss Superman, only in theaters July 11th.
July 11th, the day before All In. That's why they're doing so much advertisement with it.
DC Superman in theaters on July 11th, but fans, moments ago, Will Ospreay threw out the challenge for the Young Bucks.
What's up, Kenneth, my friend? You missed the main event being made into a Texas death match. You missed Mercedes Moné winning and defending the TBS title, and the Young Bucks won the 6-man tag team match. Other than that, you have not missed much.
This is a Heroes versus Villains tag team match. Number 1 fall. Approaching the ring.
Oh, the second beast, Mordos, and Jalisco.
Yep, the return of Omega will be the end.
Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay here. Will Ospreay and Swerve Ian have been trying to hash out this
Losers retire match in Stardom was a couple of months ago. I'm still waiting on patiently on.
And it's peeling at an old scab Excalibur.
No rules in wrestling. You're not wrong.
The wars these two men have fought. At the Taz's point, they're facing two tough hombres, two dangerous individuals in LFI.
Yeah, but wait a second, Swerve Strickland taking
There we go, up and over.
Ospreay opposite sides of the ring. But Swerve Strickland, you have to remember, a former AEW World Champion, Will Ospreay. He's proven time and again that he can do it on a rainy night in Stoke. But can these single stars, can they come together to defeat one of the best tag teams of all time in Matthew and Nicholas Jackson?
And that's going to be tough for sure. There's no doubt about it. I mean, as great as Ospreay and Strickland are as individuals, to put that stip out there, that offer from Ospreay, man, that's tough. And you heard Ospreay say to Strickland, trust me. I don't know if Strickland trusts them because they want shots.
They don't trust each other.
They would have to wait 1 year. If
That's a Texas death. I believe he does. Even with it being a Texas death match, I don't see why he don't win. The Texas death match is the best option. Damn, what a kick to the knee by Swerve. There's a good boot to the side of the head.
Kick to the side of the head.
The dichotomy here for me is Swerve clearly on the fence with Will. Will trust Swerve, Taz. It's a one-way relationship right now.
Good flatline, nice.
As Swerve plants Beast Mortos, and that's going to be dangerous. I mean, we've
Swerve's
seen
house.
the Hall of Fame resume to
Swerve's house.
The Young Bucks have held championships in every organization, including New Japan, the AEW, and 10 days away, I can't imagine the danger they're facing.
As Jalisco, he's grabbing out to Prince Nana.
Oh my God!
Mordos takes advantage.
Yeah, it was a big distraction to Strickland, as you basically mentioned, Excalibur. Watch the beast!
And Mordos, the tornado, taking out Swerve.
What's up?
And Ospreay. Jalisco,
Kelvin.
Mordos with the advantage on Strickland and Ospreay as this match continues.
They're all giving us picture-in-picture, so we'll keep you up with the match while it's at commercial break, and of course be answering the questions in the chat. They have built it well for Hangman to lose, which is probably why he does lose. I mean, Michael, that makes sense, but you're watching from where? Cameron? Hey, well, welcome. I feel like they've built it to where Hangman is going to lose, but when he does win, the crowd reaction is going to be so loud and so big that it's going to be worth it. They put all the stipulations on the matches, but it's only the fans that make them stick to them. Yeah, like the last Texas death match we had was it not Swerve and Hangman? And if it was, even if it was, I mean, the lights out match was still chaotic. I mean, Hangman is willing to do a tremendous amount of damage to his body to win a match. Plus, Hangman is due to lose a Texas death match. Hangman winning would be a great story to talk about. Yeah, you could get It's a Country in Africa. Okay. Well, hey, welcome. Welcome to the Kraken community. If you did subscribe, make sure you got the notifications turned on, my friend. He is not due to lose a death match. He lost the last one. Yeah, he lost the one to Swerve. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that, but I think he lost to Swerve. Speaking of Swerve, Swerve does a quick roll up on the Beast Mortals 1, and Listico with a kick to the back of the head. Listico has, I don't know what he is doing. Also, the Beast Mortals has a new mask on
AEW Dynamite
past
300
couple nights,
live from Ontario,
and this one is
California.
a
Swerve
blue
Strickland, Will
tint to
Ospreay
it.
Attempting to get on the same page, but the Beast Mortos Listico making that.
And there it
very,
is. It's
very
official.
difficult here
Young
tonight, 10
Bucks,
days away from
Swerve,
All In
and
Texas.
Ospreay.
Oh, nice job by Strickland there. He's getting out of the way of the Beast.
Swerve brought down, but not for long.
That was the lights out
Mortals
match.
got rocked by that, and Swerve got the tag. The fresh legs of Ospreay into the fight.
And here comes Ospreay dialing up the intensity now. Those forearms. Ooh, an Irish whip the big man.
That was not a death match. No, that was a lights out.
Taking down Ospreay.
Kelvin, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
And he's not done.
Now Will Ospreay.
Beautiful moonsault.
Special. Tremendous agility by Ospreay.
I think a win here would go a long way for Swerve to trust Ospreay heading into All In Texas.
Yeah, that match was brutal as hell. But it was a lights out unsanctioned. Phenomenal for 1, 2. Ospreay.
The Beast Mortals, he's a big, strong guy.
And they've had the benefit of the doubt test. There's been quick tags all night from LFI. They're both men are relatively still fresh.
Yeah, they've been on offense a lot to the point
Oh,
of making.
damn.
And Beast Mortos with Ospreay trapped. Realistico to the top.
Whew, what a stomp.
Ospreay covered, but no.
Yeah, so the house burning match, that was the lights out match.
Saved it right there, did Strickland.
Good sign for
Kelvin,
All In
I do
Texas
not know how to become a professional wrestler. I can only imagine there's schools out there that you could go train at and learn. But if your dream is to become a professional wrestler, always push for your dreams. 1, 2. Never give up on yourself, my
That's that
friend.
closing speed of LFI, almost getting a pinfall, scoring a pinfall on Ospreay just 10 days away from All In Texas.
Swerve and Ospreay wagering their ability to challenge for the AEW World Championship for 1 year, putting that up against the EVP titles of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. The damn.
What a crucifix bomb.
Bomb by Ospreay.
Swerve up top now, Excalibur.
Ospreay with Mortos.
What in the hell is this? Ooh! Swerve, stomp, Stormbreaker combo. Realistico with double birds. Don't matter. Up and over.
The Styles Clash.
The house call. 1, 2, 3. And that's ball game.
The team of Swerve, Strickland, and the area assassin, Will
Ospreay.
Oh, it is official for All In Texas. Young Bucks versus Swerve and Ospreay. They were able to get on the same page here tonight. What will the story be 10 days from now? But fans, don't go anywhere because coming up next, your Dynamite 300 main event, Kota Ibushi, Kazuchika Okada, 1-on-1.
Until you go to a reputable wrestling school so you don't get buzzsawed. Yeah. You gotta make sure you go to the right places. For sure. That does have a lot to do with it. Like when they show a wrestler being taken out on a stretcher, taken away by an ambulance. 20 minutes later, at the end of the show, you see them tearing down the ring. Yeah. Yeah, Wolowski, we've seen a lot of that happen before. WWE was really bad for that, I will say, at one time. Looks like Mercedes was answering questions about Evolution. Briefly, who won? Yeah, there is a tremendous amount of women on this poster for Evolution 2025. Only person I don't see on here is Stephanie Vaquer. Don't know if she got injured or what happened. Today is the first day here that we have not had a thunderstorm in about a week. I mean, it wasn't that hot either, so. And I've been keeping up with the weather for Arlington as well. It actually is not going to be that bad. Looks like it's going to be like 95. I mean, I say that's not bad, but for Texas, it could be a lot worse. Yet again, who knows? It could get worse when we get there. Steve, are y'all still having bad fires out that way? So they are doing a match for the second in the women's gauntlet. It hasn't been announced yet. You would think so. All we know is FTR versus the Outrunners. That's all we know.
It's main event time live on Dynamite.
I can't believe it's already a main event. My gosh.
I know, Kenny, you're laying in a hospital.
That's crazy.
And you don't have one friend left.
That is when Don Callis introduced Kazuchika Okada to the Don Callis family with Kenny Omega. No shortage of friends, no shortage of allies, and none more dangerous than this man.
For the women's tournament. So, Fearfully, I know you've been keeping up with StarCast. Indy Hot Wheel is going to be down there. Atlanta Black's going to be down there. Mickey James is going to be down there. I'm expecting a lot of surprises. A lot of surprises. As long tornadoes stay away, Glenn, yeah. Yeah, I can handle storms as long as there's no tornadoes. I agree. Glenn, again, welcome to the Kraken community. Hope you had a fantastic Wednesday. And of course, as always, if you did hit that subscribe button, if you gave it a big elbow, a froggy bow, a hidden blade, whatever you might have done, make sure you turn the notifications on as well. There is not a lot of time left. They always run over there, you know that. Who won the women's gauntlet last year? There wasn't one last year at All In. Remember, Tony won the women's gauntlet. That got her the match against Mariah May. Remember, she was doing that Rock Superstar. Oh, you meant last week. Chris Statlander.
New Japan Pro Wrestling. You know, with these two men here, Excalibur and Ian are saying, is basically these are two of the most well-decorated, highly
It was
decorated
Statlander.
pro wrestlers in their history.
Due to the help of
Japanese pro wrestling and
the Death
Ibushi and
Riders.
Okada.
Yeah, the G1 Climax Tournament, a punishing round-robin tournament featuring some of the best wrestlers for not just Japan, but around the world. Kazuchika Okada defeated Kota Ibushi to win that third of his career 4 overall G1 Climax wins. Of course, winning the Continental Classic last year, cementing his place as the greatest tournament wrestler alive. And Kazuchika Okada will put that Continental Championship on the line against Kenny Omega. Winner takes all. Omega's international
Willow
championship
should
on
get
the
the
line
number
in
2
10
spot. You're
days
right.
time at All in Texas, live
Okada's
in
a
Arlington and
James
around the
Bond,
world
yeah.
on pay-per-view and Prime Video. And fans, a match of this scale, a match of this importance, we have to stick with it as long as it goes tonight on Dynamite 300. So don't go anywhere as Okada will paintbrush and immediately bails to the outside.
Smart wrestling by Okada. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, Don Callis.
As the
Typical
voice of Don Callis
Okada
joins here at
wrestling.
the desk as Okada taking a very circumspect approach to a roundabout way.
Why don't you talk about what great shape Okada's in? He looks fantastic. He's motivated. He can't wait to put Ibushi down, just like he put down Kenny Omega.
And we have not heard from Kenny Omega.
We have not.
You won't.
Since that attack that both you and Kazuchika Okada launched on him weeks ago, targeting that midsection of Kenny
This
Omega.
is where
trying to
we see
soften
Kenny.
him up, trying to re-inflame the intestines.
I'd say it was mission accomplished. I mean, you could smell the diverticulitis coming out of his mouth.
I will say on camera he doesn't look 6'3",
Not sure how.
but I
That's how that works, Don,
guarantee
as Ibushi looking for the knockout shot, that roundhouse
beside
kick.
him
Once
he
again,
looks
bails to the outside.
6'3".
Fans, this is a milestone week for AEW, not just Dynamite 300 here tonight, but Collision episode 100 this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT, streaming on Max. FTR versus the Outrunner. Plus, Okada from behind, massive.
8-woman
person
all-star
Tag
match.
team match. Thunder Rosa, Amanada, Anna J, Ty Mello, Julia Hart, Megan Bain, Tekla, and Athena all teaming up. Plus Kyle Fletcher, Daniel Garcia, one-on-one.
Okay.
And a massive trios match. Mystico, Hologram, and Mark Briscoe taking on RPG, Vice, and Hechicero, the Don Callis family. All that, so much more this Saturday night, Collision 100.
And it's
Dude,
incredible.
there's
Mystico
so
on
much
Collision
going
and
on.
a match like this, 300 episodes into Dynamite Taz. Who would have ever thought we'd see 2 future Hall of Famers do battle in our main event?
Well, yes,
Oh my
absolutely.
God.
These men with the history they have, as we know.
I'm not either.
And right now, Bushi's looking great, but Don,
I understand why they're doing it. I'm just not a big fan of it.
Down next week in Texas at
Tekla has impressed me as well.
I don't know. I mean, maybe we're going to be celebrating the end of Kenny Omega. Listen, I don't know. What I know is Okada is wrestling. like the
Steve, I did hear that,
champion he is.
but then I also read where no one in AEW has talked to her about it, and that was kind of some fake news.
Pro wrestling, that's for sure.
Bushi knew he was in the referee's eye line, but oh, wait a second. Okada boot to the midsection. And Okada, he likes to use that DDT on the floor. And Bushi, very well acquainted
I would
with
like
that.
to see
Able to avoid
Britt Baker
the calamity. And now
in the women's gauntlet as a surprise, even if she doesn't win,
anywhere because our main event
her still being
Dynamite
there.
300.
They are giving us picture-in-picture, so of course, as always, we will keep you up to date on what is going on around AEW during the match while they're at commercial break. We'll also check in on a little bit of sports that is happening around the baseball world because, of course, it is that time of year. And we know we got baseball fans here. So, quick rundown. There's a ton of games going on. The Brewers and Mets. Mets are winning. Looks like the Reds are beating the Red Sox. The Angels are losing to the Braves tonight. The Guardians are beating the Cubs are beating the Guardians. The Rangers are beating the Oilers. Rockies are tied with Astros. Royals are beating the Mariners. Giants are beating the Diamondbacks. And then later tonight, the White Sox play the Dodgers. Be an interesting matchup. So, question: did they just hand Raquel Leo's title? I saw Raquel and Roxanne are now tag champs. Did Rox get handed that belt? So they were thinking of an idea of what they should do, and Finn said, "Hey, how about we just give the title to Roxanne and have her just be like a fill-in for now?" And so that's how that got there. But there's a fatal four-way at Women's Evolution. Of course, I know there's probably spoilers about it. But of course, we are a spoiler-free channel, so we will see what's going on come Friday. Okada is in complete control currently of the match. Ibushi is crawling around, trying to get back up. Ibushi's taking 3 boots to the face, still trying to get up, still fighting back, not giving up. Yeah, fearfully, of course. I seen where you came in pretty mad about it. Of course, I understand. I do understand. Of course, it happens. But you are still more than welcome to hang out with us. Does Seth Rollins' group have a name? Not that I'm aware of. They have not debuted a name yet. Ibushi with strong elbows. It's elbows back and forth, both sides. Okada hit Ibushi with a strong one, knocks him directly to the ground.
AEW Dynamite episode number 300, our main event well underway. Kazuchika Okada, the Continental Champion, facing the best friend of Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi. Of course, Okada will face Kenny Omega in 10 days' time, all in Texas. Continental Championship, International Championship, unification match. It is winner take all 10 days from now, but it is Kota Ibushi scoring with the dropkick.
The thing is about Ibushi, he and Kenny Omega are best friends. They've gone through it all. They are a source of support for each other, and this is why Ibushi is here. He is flying the flag of Kenny Omega and taking on the great Kazuchika Okada tonight. I don't like
Ibushi.
Well, Don,
Ibushi.
you professed to know Kenny Omega. You said that he had no friends. First, it was Mark Briscoe stepping up to have Kenny Omega's back. Then it was this man making his return to AEW for almost.
Well, fifthly, of course, you know, as a wrestling fan, that's going to happen.
Maybe puts him on the shelf after tonight. I hope so.
Well, right now, it is Kota Ibushi with the upper hand, or the upper foot, so to speak, Taz.
Yeah, and there's those palm strikes, low round kick. Nice kick to the gut, and another round kick right to the jaw.
Watch now, Ibushi's going to hit this standing.
Beautiful moonsault. 1, 2. It is. I will admit it is fearfully.
Ibushi looking in fine form here tonight.
Looks like $1 million, and I'll tell you what, it would be nothing bigger for Kenny Omega. The emotional toll and win it would be if Ibushi could defeat Okada to get a great showing here tonight.
Whatever hospital Kenny Omega's been in, I'm sure.
The running knee strike.
1, 2.
Kick out.
I'm sure Kenny, at whatever medical facility he's been living in, has been watching everything to do with Okada. He wants to know what's going on.
Running knees.
Sorry. A great look at that, Taz. Ibushi, he steamrolled Okada with that knee.
Yeah, he ran through it. You don't just hit the guy. You go through the man's face, head, whatever you're hitting him with. He went through it like a football player when he does a tackle. You go through the guy, not just hitting him.
Ooh!
Great counter there by Okada.
Just move for move, Don. Both men know each other so well.
I told
they are
missing
Omega a tremendous amount. They're giving him the Joe Hendry effect.
I like this hold. Yeah, what do you call this, Taz?
Well, it's an excellent hold. Well, he's got a kind of a top wrist lock modified, and when he turns that other hand in with his palm on the forearm of Ibushi, it really makes that hold super tight. A good S-grip there with the hands, and Ibushi fights out.
Kota Ibushi fighting out the grip of the Rainmaker. Kazuchika Okada as Dynamite 300 continues.
Oh, boy. Networker. God.
Good night. As Okada once again targeting the neck of the Golden Star. Kota Ibushi.
Man, I'm loving
There
this.
go, big power slam.
There we go. This may remind
Going
you
for
of
the
something that happened a couple of
elbow.
weeks ago to Kenny Omega.
Hey, aren't you ashamed
It's
of
Omega. He was strapped to
consuming that
backboard.
garbage? Absolutely not. There is no professional wrestling that is garbage. We are allowed to enjoy professional wrestling. And of course, if AEW is not for you, then it's not for you, my friend. But here at the Kraken community, we watch absolutely everything professional wrestling based.
Disrespect not just to Omega, but his opponent in the ring, Kota Ibushi. Their 7th singles meeting overall. Okada with a 4-2 advantage. Ibushi, though, not out of this fight yet. Backing the Rainmaker, the Continental Champion, to the corner.
When you have a rivalry
Glenn,
with someone,
this is a really good podcast with AEW.
and it's just that
Yep, I do. Most definitely do. Steve
man,
and Glenn.
Ibushi really got lit up right there.
Hit his head on the bottom turnbuckle there.
Those eyes are glassy right now.
We mentioned earlier he might have some neck issues.
Yeah,
from
Glenn,
what happened
unfortunately, we did have some
before.
technical difficulties earlier. We do apologize.
Take punishment, Taz, but when is it?
Whoa.
Boy.
Trying to maybe going to that next level is Ibushi. He's catching some forearms.
And Okada, a wry smile on his face, but that may be a poker face. Okada.
Ibushi gets into his own Excalibur, and it's well known in Japan where he just keeps coming.
It certainly is, just like
Yeah.
a relentless demon.
We only get mad at professional wrestling when we know the product can be better and it falls short.
Karate background,
Trying to get through that hand guard there.
as referee Paul Turner doing the right thing, warning off Ibushi. Those are not only close fist has, but close fists in the ropes.
But here we do watch WWE, AEW, all TNA pay-per-views. Oh my God. And we keep up with updates from like GCW. We do try to keep up with some other like independent promotions, but I will first off say we don't keep up with all independent promotions.
Put himself right back in this match to Kota Ibushi.
Had Okada landed that Rainmaker, I think it would have been the end of the night for the Golden Star, but Kota Ibushi.
People are hard on AEW because it's been around for 5 years, and people are thinking it's going to be as good as WWE. It's not possible yet. And I hate to say that. 5-6 years now. WWE has been around since the damn 70s. It has learned and became the master class of professional wrestling. AEW has that ability. It's just taking its time.
Rainmaker avoided for the second time, but the roundhouse kick.
Right on the button there, dude. Right on the button.
But of course, with that being said, Ibushi with a damn head kick.
Okada dropped to his knees.
Oh yeah, it has been. We're heading down to a showdown between the Death Riders and Don Callis. Ain't no way.
Trying to urge on the Golden Star, Kota Ibushi. Just 10 days away from All In Texas, from Kazuchika Okada, from Kenny Omega, for the AEW Unified Championship. It will be winner takes all. The Lone Star State. So Ibushi, the double underhook on the Continental.
Oh my God! 1, 2. Shoot.
Avalanche Tiger Driver from the top, and Okada somehow, someway survives.
My gosh.
You do that to somebody, they kick out. You got to check out this impact. Oh my God. You got to be thinking, all right, they kicked out. What the hell else am I going to do?
And now Ibushi
Oh,
looking to
here we
launch
go. No.
but no, Okada.
Roll up, roll up. 1. Ibushi reverses. 2. Imagine if Ibushi beats Okada.
Ibushi with the wrist.
And Okada to the ropes, looking for relief.
Okada smart, making him break the hold. That's what he's doing.
Oh, that's the Rainmaker.
And he never saw it coming because he was jacking with the referee.
Very smart by Okada. Like
Gonna give him a second one. Nope. Ibushi. Oh, what a drop kick.
High on the button.
Perfect setup for the Rainmaker.
Finish it.
Wow.
Good night.
1, 2, 3. And no Omega, but a hell of a match.
Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
Great match, obviously, and message sent from Okada right to Kenny Omega. He just beat his best friend, a guy who's so credible to Ibushi. That's major momentum, in my opinion, from Texas.
Okada had a hell of a match against Ibushi.
Winner take all. In Texas, as the Don Callis family into the ring to celebrate.
Rocky Romero, here we go. Get ready.
Against Kenny Omega's
Omega.
International Championship. The winner will be crowned the first ever AEW Unified Champion.
Oh, and Archer. Lance Archer wants to be the one that sends the ladder.
Omega.
We haven't seen him since that attack.
Yeah, that's Kenny. He's here, all right.
Wow. Didn't know he was here, man. Wow.
Exploding on the scene.
The fans are on their feet. They are on their feet. And look at this. The family trying to use their numbers.
Gotta be careful, Kenny. A lot of numbers out here.
That's Trent Beretta.
I think that's Trent Beretta inside the ring.
It's Trent, yep.
Get that baton. Wait a minute.
Ibushi disarms Trent, and now Omega. Omega and a...
Oh, powerbomb German suplex.
The face of Okada, the face of Don Callis says it all. They had no idea Kenny Omega was in the building, let alone ready to fight.
Nobody did. Wow, explosive.
In 10 days, my God.
Can't wait for this match in Texas. 10 days away, all in Texas. Winner takes all.
If there was any questions about Omega's health, I think they've been answered here tonight, Excalibur.
Omega Okada, one-on-one for the AEW Unified Championship, all in Texas, just 10 days away. And coming up this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT and Max, it will be Collision 100. We'll see you there. And fans, thank you for 300 episodes of Dynamite.
What a fantastic Dynamite to go out on for 300. I really like what we built tonight. And when I say built, talking about the main event match got turned into a absolute barn burner of a damn fight between Hangman and Moxley. We're going to see a great match there. We also got the match with the Young Bucks, Swerve and Will Ospreay. Fantastic. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know the stipulation. But I'm glad now we know. And then the Texas Death Match. Honestly, that is going to be wild. I already know that there's going to be so much chaos. In that match. With holidays, it will come quickly. When do you leave for Texas? I leave out right after AEW Dynamite next Wednesday. I will be heading to Arlington that Wednesday, my friend. It's going to be a good trip. There's more information that we'll be having come out for y'all on that as well. There's gonna be a lot of vlog stuff that y'all will be seeing and getting throughout the trip. So I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, We will be participating in Starcast, so you'll have some stuff from that as well. Think we might see Omega go with the Death Riders against Don Callis. But maybe you'd have to turn Omega heel again. Michael, I hope you have a fantastic evening, my friend. Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow we will be off per se, but we will have a video up for members, and then of course it will go live to the general public as well. Thank you, Fearfully. We will most definitely do what we can to be safe on our trip. Are you going to Ring of Honor show too? No. So the Ring of Honor, it was actually sold out within a few minutes of it going live. I think Tony really booked a small show, and not a small show, but a small arena for that. So there wasn't as many there, and of course, I'm not going by myself. My wife will be with me. My dad, my cousin, not my cousin, my aunt, and my uncle, and of course my oldest son. They'll all be going with us. So we're all going to be. It's like a family vacation, and then of course we will be vlogging it and having fun as well, doing all that. So really looking forward to the trip all around. But like I said, we'll have tremendous amounts of stuff coming out for y'all for that, and of course, overall, I'm looking forward to just having a blast. I have been to a WrestleMania. Went in 2017 in Orlando, and now I get to go to AEW All In. So cannot wait for that. But with that being said, AEW All In tonight. And Harley Race told me more. And Dynamite tonight, I honestly think it was a better Dynamite than what we had last week. The walk away from. Michael, they're doing like on Starcast's webpage. They said they're doing cosplays, and I told him he needs to do something for it, and I don't know if he's going to, but it would be interesting. But I think this Dynamite was better than last week's Dynamite, in my opinion, by a long shot. Oh yeah, there'll be plenty of shorts coming out of it. There'll be plenty of reactions. Of course, I don't want to give away who all we are getting to do. All the things we're getting to do at Starcast. I'm really looking forward to seeing the reactions of people I'm going with for that. And then there will also be we'll have some live stuff. I do know Collision that Thursday, which would be the 10th. I'm going to try to possibly do that from the hotel. I'm not sure yet. Friday Night SmackDown is completely not gonna happen at all because I'll be at Starcast. I'll be there all day Friday. And then I'll probably just watch it, relax with the family. And then Saturday we will have someone filling in for us. On Saturday for All In. Matt Tassick, of course, will be kicking the show off, and then we'll have someone filling in throughout the midway and concluding the pay-per-view for y'all here. That way y'all can talk and hang out for All In, y'all, with the community as well. I'll be looking forward to the pay-per-view. I'm actually going to... Yeah, we will be there. We're gonna have a lot of ideas of what we want to do, because I don't know what all we can get done while we're there. But we'll have like a Kraken Wrestling sign you'll be able to hopefully see. Don't know. I know where our seats are at. I just don't know how it's gonna look from the setup till we get there. But either way, I'm looking forward to having a fantastic time. That's the main thing. Well, Oscar, you have a fantastic night. Hopefully, you say you got an early morning. I can only imagine you're going out fishing, and if that's the case, hopefully you catch about 15 fish, my friend. Yeah, it'll be somewhat of a takeover, Michael. Not truly a takeover, but yeah, it will be someone that has been on the channel previously. So I am getting the active poll up for y'all on the to go and vote on how you would grade AEW Dynamite. That is now live as well. Like I said, our July schedule is live. It's up. You're able to check it out. So if you are interested in that, so you can keep up with what will be happening here. And then for all of our members, remember to continue to check back in on the updates because you will be getting updates this week on everything you're able to join in on. And of course, there will be a link where you can send us information on how you would like to receive your first month's Kraken Wrestling care package. It will have custom stickers. It will have a custom kind of 8x10 printout as well. Of course, I'm really excited about that. I've seen the idea, and we're working on getting those printed and out as quickly as possible. And then also, there is going to be a custom wristbands for the Kraken Wrestling. And then there's like a custom little card as well that you're able to get. So there's a couple things that's going to be in there. Each month, we're working on getting something different. So it just depends on how how that works out and which month we do. 1 month we're looking at doing some a shirt. 1 month we're looking at doing a hat, and so on and so forth. So there is going to be things um, that change periodically throughout each month that you are a member. But either way, once you join, you'll be able to find that link, and we'll be able to send that to you. More information on that will be up tomorrow. We're gonna take the time tomorrow on our day off, get all that updated for y'all. Yes, we do trivia nights. That will be every Sunday. So this coming Sunday, we will have another trivia night. We have had some good comments on some stuff some people would like um, to be added into trivia. So we will have some different style questions added in there as well. But there'll be more of the same multiple choice questions. And as it progresses and we have more people active in there, we'll be able to add more questions to add more challenges as well. But of course, with that being said, Glenn, Misfits, Glenn, welcome, of course, as always, to the Kraken community. We do appreciate you hanging out with us all night tonight. Of course, and then Misfits, I do want to say thank you again and a big shout out to you for joining the Kraken Tribal membership. Members, for we will have your name at the bottom of the screen this coming Friday for SmackDown. For SmackDown is a tape show, so of course we try to make sure that we keep the chat spoiler free. I want to make sure I said that right. Glenn is from MW and UWN. Oh, nice. Glenn is from MW and UWN. Okay. Looks like he's got the St. Louis Cardinals baseball team as his logo as well. I believe that's what that logo is. Well, Steve, we appreciate you letting us know. And Glenn, like I said, we do appreciate you hanging out with us. I'm sure Steve let you know, but of course, we are here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday if that's where Collision falls. Thursday if it's on Thursdays and every premium live event and pay-per-view. Yeah, they're doing fireworks everywhere here as well. And then of course we do got fireworks Friday. So we're still debating for SmackDown, but more than likely things will work out where we can be here. But I do want to say I hope everyone has a safe Thursday. Of course, with if you're having weather, of course, I know Steve, you said there's fires and stuff going on out west again. I just hope everyone stays safe, stay cool, because there is a huge heat wave coming in across the United States. And of course, it's been bad here in Western North Carolina side as well. Of course, Kraken community, again, thank y'all for hanging out with us every single premium live event, live show, live watch along, trivia, whatever it might be. It means a tremendous amounts to us. If you see someone in public tomorrow, make sure you give them a smile. It could change their life, could save their life. You never know what someone's going through, and kindness does save lives. Stay safe. Of course, until next time, we are over and out.